Welcome, Riley Bear, and hello to all our friends. Let's read a story. Welcome to Storytime with Nana Lisa. I'm so happy you're here. Each day, I read a story to Riley Bear and all her wonderful friends from all around the world, including you. So grab your favorite sweater, snuggle up, and let's read together. It's Storytime with Nana Lisa. A Storytime with Nana Lisa presentation of Amelia Bedelia Goes Wild, Chapter 13, 14, and 15 by Herman Parish. Pictures by Lynn Averill. Chapter 13, More Fun Than a Barrel of Monkeys. Everything was set for the grand opening of Amelia Bedelia Zoo. The rope swing was ready, pets were displayed on tables, the sheep were happily eating the lawn, and kids were waiting to guide visitors through the exhibits. Georgie looked fantastic on the bird bath. Tiny gold flakes on his bright green skin glittered through the ice. Even the thin turquoise line around his eyelids shone brightly. His claws were just beginning to poke out. Amelia Bedelia had one last thing to do. She got a banana and went to the garage. She tied the banana to the contraption and sighed. The zoo was already getting noisy. Too noisy for a squirrel monkey. Maybe the monkey would come tonight when things quieted down. Everyone loved the zoo. While the big cat was sitting as still as a statue on her enormous pillow, other pets were showing off and doing tricks. Visitors loved jumping like kangaroos. The hibernation tunnel was a huge hit, and Amelia Bedelia knew the zoo was a success when she saw Mrs. Shock swing across the wading pool and land in her backyard. Amelia Bedelia, Mrs. Shock said, your backyard looks more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Monkeys are the last thing we need, said Amelia Bedelia's father. They were all laughing when, beep! Amelia Bedelia could tell that Mrs. Shock was not amused. Beep, beep! But she couldn't figure out who was beeping. Beep, beep, beep! Wow, said Amelia Bedelia's mother. I haven't heard that sound since you were little. Amelia Bedelia's heart began racing. Beep, beep, beep. It's coming from the garage, said her father. Everyone raced to the garage. Beep, beep. On the floor of the garage was Amelia Bedelia's car seat. Sitting happily in the car seat, munching a banana and pushing the toy horn was the cutest squirrel monkey ever. Beep. Chapter 14, Monkey Business. Amelia Bedelia's father called the zoo immediately to let them know that their lost monkey had been found. Her mother and Mrs. Shock kept the other kids back while Amelia Bedelia baby stepped toward it, banana in hand. He's happy as long as he's eating bananas, said Amelia Bedelia. Her mother raced to the kitchen and brought back every banana they had. In minutes, a team from the zoo rushed into the driveway carrying nets and a travel crate. When they saw their monkey in a car seat, happily munching on a banana, they relaxed a bit. The television news team arrived soon after, and then the director of the city zoo. Amelia Bedelia posed with both monkeys, the real one and the one from the gift shop. Then she handed a banana to the real monkey, and everyone saw how he peeled it. The news team interviewed Amelia Bedelia and her friends, filmed their pets, and toured the exhibits. A reporter interviewed the zoo director about the backyard zoo and Mrs. Shock about all of the great things her students had done. I love these being animal exhibits, said the director. This is just what our zoo needs. He invited Mrs. Shock and her class back to the zoo to talk about their ideas. Mrs. Shock turned to Amelia Bedelia. Here is the person with a big imagination, she said. Congratulations, Amelia Bedelia. I will have to eat crow. Please don't, said Amelia Bedelia. I'd rather have a crow in my zoo than in your stomach. Finally, it was time to take the monkey back to the zoo. Amelia Bedelia sat down beside him and gave him one last banana. He peeled it in a flash, but instead of gobbling it down, he offered it to her. "Thanks," she said, "for everything." She patted him on the top of his head. It felt warm, and his hair was wiry, not like her toy monkey at all. "Good night, little monkey," she said. Beep, beep. Chapter 15. Grim and Barrett. Amelia Bedelia couldn't believe it. She had returned a missing monkey to the real zoo. She had created, with all of her friends, a great backyard zoo, and her teacher had actually liked it. But now it was all over. As people began leaving, Roger came up to her. "Georgie's almost defrosted," he said. "Can we have his funeral now?" "Sure," said Amelia Bedelia. "You can take him home." "Can we bury him in your backyard?" said Roger. "Georgie likes it here." Amelia Bedelia understood. She got a trowel from the garage and dug a good-sized hole so that what was left of the block of ice would fit next to the azalea bush. "We'll put a mound of dirt on top and plant some flowers," she said. Roger nodded. "Amelia Bedelia," he said, "would you please say a few words about Georgie?" Amelia Bedelia did not expect that. Georgie hadn't been her pet, but then she thought, why not? After learning about animals, thinking like a monkey, and building a zoo, Amelia Bedelia was pretty qualified. The only thing that bothered her was that after all the fun they had, now they were having a funeral. But Roger was her friend. She shrugged and said what her grandmother had always said, "Ah, well, that's life." Everyone who was still in Amelia Bedelia's backyard, kids and parents and pets, gathered around. Amelia Bedelia cleared her throat and began. Roger's pet gecko, Georgie, came from Madagascar. It's a big island next to Africa, so Georgie was far from home when he passed away. He was little, but he was an amazing, colorful, complicated animal. Roger really loved him, and when he died, Roger kept Georgie in a cold, dark place until he could give him a funeral like he deserved. But first, Georgie spent today teaching kids about animals. Now, he's ready to rest. I'll plant forget-me-not flowers on top of you because none of us will ever forget you, Georgie. Amelia Bedelia turned to Roger, who was holding the block of ice. Then Roger did another thing that Amelia Bedelia had not expected. He gave Georgie a kiss. No one looked away or squirmed or thought, "Ew, Roger just kissed a dead lizard." No, this was a last kiss goodbye. Goodbye and thank you. Goodbye forever, my friend. Some kids began to sniffle. Some grown-ups' eyes glistened. Even people who had never had a pet were moved by what Amelia Bedelia had said. What was true for Georgie was true for all animals. They were all amazing miracles, just like Georgie had been. There was nothing left to say, but no one felt like leaving either. Everybody just wanted to stay right there next to one another. Amelia Bedelia's mother gave her a hug. "Nice job, sweetie. I'll go get some snacks. Your friends can hang out here until the cows come home." Moo! A truck was backing into the driveway. The sides were painted with fruits and vegetables and a sign that read, "Uncle Fred's Farm." Moo! A cow gazed down at them. Moo! Amelia Bedelia's father ran up to her and loudly whispered, "I thought you were kidding about canceling the cow." "I was," said Amelia Bedelia. "I didn't order a cow." Wade's Uncle Fred got out of the truck and introduced himself. "Just stopped by to pick up my nephew and my sheep," he said. "I can loan you Gertrude here if you'd like to have a cow." "That won't be necessary," said Amelia Bedelia's mother. "My husband has had a cow every day this week." Uncle Fred chuckled. Amelia Bedelia had no idea what her mother meant. She figured that her father's cows must be with his goat. As Uncle Fred loaded the sheep into his truck, Amelia Bedelia's father said, "I'll miss that fuzzy lawnmower. Now I have to mow the grass again." That night, after supper, Amelia Bedelia and her parents sat outside on the patio with Finally, who still smelled a little bit like skunk. Looking out over their backyard, they recalled all the fun and excitement of the zoo and the days leading up to it. "Amelia Bedelia," asked her mother, "I just have one question. Why is there a banana on your windowsill? Amelia Bedelia laughed. She laughed so hard that she could not stop. Soon her parents were laughing too. That was a wild time, said Amelia Bedelia's father. I already miss it, said her mother. You do? Said Amelia Bedelia. Me too, said her father. I told the director how you didn't get to go on the field trip to the zoo. We're meeting him tomorrow morning. He's taking the three of us on a VIP tour. Amelia Bedelia jumped up and yelled, "Thank you, Daddy. Family hug." It was their wildest family hug ever. The end. Good night, Moon. Good night, stars. Good night, Riley Bear, and friends wherever you are, whether you're close to us, near or far. Nana Lisa loves you just as you are. So give me a hug and squeeze me tight. Here's a good night kiss. Let's tuck you in just right. You're oh so special and oh so sweet. Have good dreams and sleep in peace. Until we meet again, dear Riley Bear and friends, good night. I love you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. New friends are joining us every day. And guess what? Each time you like the video, we get a new friend to read with us. And remember, don't forget to tap that notification bell so you'll always know when a new story is waiting for you. Hope to see you soon.